Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland Reviewer, and I'm here to review Cagefighter, Worlds Collide. And according to IMDb, it's just called Cagefighter, but other places I saw that it has Worlds Collide as part of the title. I'm just going to go with Cagefighter here. So, I guess I'm reviewing Rocky 3. That's basically what this movie is. But this is from writer-director Jesse Quinones, and this is about an MMA fighter on top of the world. He's champ. And then some trash-talking, tough guy pro wrestler comes in and challenges him to a fight, beats the crap out of him, takes his title, and then his life goes spiraling and he has to build his way back up to do a rematch to win back his title. Yep, it's Rocky 3. And there's even a moment where this wrestler guy, who's this grittier challenger, says to our main character's wife, "You should come be with a real man," kind of thing. And it's just like, oh, so this really is Rocky 3. This movie feels legitimately like they took Rocky 3, threw in a couple other sports cliches, and were like, yeah, there's a story. We got this. And threw in some, like, here's the thing. So the cast of this are actual fighters, which the thing is, they're not actors. So, like, our main character, Alex Montagnini, is our main character, and he's pretty stiff. His coach is Iceman Chuck Liddell, very stiff in terms of acting. And, like, Gina Gershon's in this, and, like, Jon Moxley, AEW World Champion, plays the pro wrestler. He plays basically a version of himself. They even show footage from AEW. And, like, there's videos of, like, Tommy Dreamer and Bully Ray, Matt Hardy, all talking about who's going to win this fight. And, like, there's scenes where, like, I remember one particular scene where it's just a whole entire scene of our main character's manager, played by Elijah Baker, who's basically just this runt little guy who's, like, basically Kevin Hart, and just he has, like, this zippy, obnoxious dialogue, and he's just, like, yelling at a client, basically, and then that's a scene. I'm just like, what was this? And, like, it's so awkwardly put together. Even the fighting was overly edited, so there's points where you couldn't even tell what was going on. And, like, these are real, like, performers. It's like, did you really need to, like, overly edit this? Couldn't they do their own stunts? And I'm thinking, like, it's not well acted. And, like, Christian's in this. WWE Hall of... Is he in the Hall of Fame yet? WWE legend, like, Christian's in this. It's like a talk radio kind of guy of sports. And just, like, everything feels so staged. It's not very well acted. Like, it's a decent character arc, but the thing is, it was the character arc from Rocky 3. This movie legitimately just feels like Rocky 3. But, like, you don't have Sly Stallone, you don't have Mr. T. You don't even have, like, a fun scene with, like, Thunder Lips. But, like, this film just feels like a complete ripoff. And it looks like it's shot for, like, a cheap television show. The cinematography's bleh. And just overall, it's like the only, like, real committed performance felt like it was from maybe Christian, and, well, Jon Moxley just is acting like Jon Moxley. They probably just told him, act like your wrestling character, and he did. And it works, because he's an over-the-top wrestling character. So I thought, like, some of the choices with, like, the footage of other wrestlers talking about the big fight and building up that big fight feel, I felt like that was an inspired choice, but overall I just felt like this movie was so derivative and forgetful, and I'll probably forget about this pretty quickly. This comes out Friday, so I might even forget it by then. But honestly, wouldn't really recommend this. Not even for, like, sports movie fans. Maybe maybe if you like just love sports movies and this is enough, that sports movie atmosphere. But in general, if you're looking for anything else, it really doesn't deliver. But those are my thoughts on Cagefighter. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.